So I'm a bit perplexed at the moment. See, because of how we ended Treasure in the Royal Tower, I've been thinking a hell of a lot. I really had a sour taste in my mouth when that finished, and I can't differentiate whether or not it's because I was just not in the right headspace to finish that series off, or after all of these years and trying to remember it via nostalgia, if the game actually wasn't that great, especially when the previous nostalgia trip of the Haunted Mansion game that we played oh so long ago was really good. So I'm jumping into this next one, the final curtain call, whatever this one is called, in a very different light. See, unlike the previous two games we played, I have never touched this Nancy Drew game. So, we're going into this curtain call game with a completely fresh mind, completely unbeknownst puzzle solutions, and we're gonna see whether or not my nostalgia clouded my vision, or the Nancy Drew series is more hit and miss than I realize. And, above all else, we're gonna play a new Nancy Drew game, well, new to me, and maybe we're gonna have a different perspective on how the process of solving these puzzles works. Because as a kid, obviously, I was quite the genius. Not to toot my own horn, but I did almost beat Myst. But then again, I also had a shit ton more time as a kid, and now I'm playing this for a playthrough, let's play thing. So the mindset's different. So yeah, that's why we're going into this Nancy Drew and the Final Curtain. Again, I think that's what it's called. And we're gonna see if my nostalgia kind of fucked up the last playthrough. It's the final scene. That's what it's called. Also, side note, apparently I am playing these in the order of release. So if we do play more Nancy Drew games in the future, who knows, I'm going to just continue that streak and go down the line, first off. And second off, obviously we are going to pick Senior Detective. We have to make this experiment as similar as possible. And the last time we played with Royal Tower, we played with Senior Detective, and it fucked us over immensely. We are also going to do Senior Detective so that we have a fair comparison. Even though I guarantee later on I'm going to be kicking myself for making this decision.
Dear Bess, remember Maya Wynn from high school?
No.
I'm visiting her in St. Louis. We have tickets to tonight's premiere of the new Brady Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century, and now in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s before it was turned into a movie house. All the great magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini.
Ooh.
There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out front tonight. The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper. Oh boy, a press pass sure does come in handy. Maya told me she has an interesting lead, and we're on our way to interview Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite stars. Stay tuned. Maya always gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Love, Nancy. Kisses. Day 1, Royal Palladium Theater.
Okay, Nancy, here I go. Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get him, Scoop.
Sudden gunshot bang.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Think I'll go check out the snacks.
Snacks. The
That
fuck?
sounds like Maya.
Help! Nancy!
Maya?
Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
What? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Okay. So, I did see the trailer for this game, and it was actually a bit surprising to me.
You'll never get away with this. Do you hear me? You're messing with the wrong girls, whoever you are. She's a reporter and I'm a detective, and we don't scare easy.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker. I'm looking for Brady Armstrong. He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
My friend has disappeared from Brady's dressing room. I heard her scream. I think she's been kidnapped.
Now, please try to calm down and tell me what's going on. What's your name, dear?
My name is Nancy Drew. Maya Wynn is my friend, and she's gone. I was out in the hall when I heard her scream. I don't know how they could have taken her.
Disappeared from the men's dressing room? What makes you think she was taken?
Yeah, I mean, I just received a threatening call.
I just received a threatening call saying if I don't stop the theater demolition, I'll never see her again.
Well, they must have taken her through that secret passageway.
What?
Holy smokes! And you're on an inside line. That call must have come from inside the building. We gotta act quick. You check out the secret passageway. I'll make sure all the exits are locked, and then I'll come find you.
Hey, you. No groupies in the dressing rooms. But since you're such a rascally fan, what would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
I'm not here for an autograph. Also, the phone call completely derailed what I was going to say, but we'll get to that once we, talk with who you are.
I'm not here for an autograph. My friend's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
I mean, I shouldn't tell everybody. I heard Maya scream. When I got here, she was gone, vanished, and then I got a creepy phone call. I don't have time to explain. The kidnapper still may in the building. Do you think I can search this room? Oh, no, we'll go with the first one here. Unless there's a third one. Nope, just the second.
I heard Maya scream. When I got here, she was gone, vanished. And then I got a creepy phone call from the kidnapper.
But where could they have taken her? What did they say?
Is something to do with the demolition of the theater. The voice said they gotta knock the theater down. I think they escaped through the secret passage. I'm gonna have to search this room.
I think they escaped through a secret passageway. I'm going to have to search this room.
Sure thing. How can I help?
She may be still in the building. We gotta search this place from top to bottom. Oh yeah, the caretaker was looking for you.
The caretaker was looking for you. See if you can help him.
Roger.
Alright. Seems like a square dude. Right, so now that we are through the hubbub in motion, also the nice jazzy snappy beat we got going on, I did look at the trailer for this one, and I'll be honest, I was a little surprised that we have a kidnapping in a Nancy Drew game. I was leaning towards the Nancy Drew series being very kid-friendly. I mean, I can get, like, young teen, young adult, not young adult nowadays, but young adult novels where they solve mysteries, but kidnapping and murder was not the thing I thought Nancy Drew solved. Really surprising. So already, we're off to an interesting start with this game. So, let's take a look, and we have to pick through this room with a fine-tooth comb, because, again, I have no idea how any of this is going. Also, Nancy Drew thing saying day one instead of, well, there's some visual problems here, but it's saying day one instead of the time. So do we have a limited time to find our friend? I don't know. Okay, we got nothing here at the moment. We got Rosebud up there. Let's go back to this. Can we open the desk? We had the phone. And we know that we're in the men's, so it's either the women's, projection, backstage, or theater lobby. Probably the projection room, if I'll be honest. That's the most secluded. Also, not to say that this might be the solution, but her speed of being kidnapped and the speed in which we got that phone call, maybe there's two people working in this tandemly? Highly, I don't know. Game logic versus actual crime logic might differ here. But we'll see. So let's see, we've got... Well, there we go. That'll do something there. We've got an outline, but we can't do anything with it. I also can't exit with that going like so. So let's go back out. Maybe I need some sort of crowbar. The door we are not going out of. Big old crate. I mean, if you're gonna hide a secret door, it's behind the dresser. Lion Witch in the wardrobe told us everything about that, but let's check that last. The dressing room, the dressing room itself...
It's locked.
Has a locked cabinet. We'll definitely be getting into there later. We have a sink. Ooh! Interesting. Did that open this? It did. Oh, I guess I was wrong then. Tunnel snakes? Is that like a tunnel snakes joke? Alright, no, I was going back here. Yeah, the snakes were here. Alright. Moving forward, I don't see much. K Heart's Tea. I doubt that'll be something related. Well, that's one good reason why this place needs to come down. Structural integrity.
I may have to cut this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm
Sorry.
on the phone here?
19...
This is an emergency. I'm looking for a 19-year-old girl with black hair.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star. So don't tell me about problems.
You don't understand. I think my friend is in trouble.
I said scram.
Okay. Let's go back. Well, okay, first and foremost, where did we come out of? It was the closet, right? Yes, okay. So... if she didn't come from this secret passage, maybe there was a second secret passage in the room in the closet. There's a thing up here. There's a magic wand. Abracadabra, alakazam, and all of that. No! That one's not opening. Huh. So she should have come from that, unless there is another like secret trapdoor on the floor here. Ooh, the mystery begins. Oh, and I can probably do that, and the sandbag's gonna fall down, and something's gonna happen. I know my second chances when I see them. Let's see here. got Strange Manager. Okay, this we can't do, but this is the back one. Back phone. Not... Oof. I mean, it is a nice looking theater. Ah, good old school stuff. Alright, put me backstage again. We're on the lookout for more clues. And then there's the women's. What is this? Is this just the side door? That takes us to not balcony, mezzanine? Not for the moment. Chapeau! I don't know why, that's a funny name. More of the curtain backdrop here. I'm curious about... Nope. That door over there. Come on. Come on. I want to go over here. Can I? Can I? I can't seem to do that. Maybe if I go in through here, I can turn around. Oh, that's clearly a door, but not from this side. Nothing here. Door goes to this. Royal Palladium, St. Louis Police Department, City Garbage Pickup and Disposal, ABC Media Service, posters, etc. Yeah, let's probably call the police. No, that's not gonna... Okay, what was it? Oh, crap, I need a new piece of paper and pencil, don't I, for notes? Shit. Come on. Just underneath everything. Okay, maybe it would be easier if I just moved stuff, but no. We got our pencil that's almost empty of lead because of blueprints. Go check out that streaming series. Go check out my streaming archive series. You'll see from the beginning. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, it is 314 fake because anything with a 555 isn't real. 1422. The day that 555 becomes real. So much. Okay, so 31455 1. That's not right. It was probably old school. I didn't have to put in the 314. 51422.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Hold on, miss. I'll transfer you to the Missing Persons Unit.
Missing Persons, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping, no longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Nancy Drew.
Okay, Miss Drew. Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly did you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall. And I heard her scream, so I went in after her, but she was gone.
When and where did this happen?
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Nguyen.
Can you spell that, please?
Maya, last name Nguyen.
Age?
19.
Physical description?
She's Asian American. I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
A threat. Can you describe the voice? Was it a man or a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise device.
Yes. That'll make it impossible to tell the gender of the caller. Did you notice anything suspicious looking in the vicinity?
No.
No suspects. Any visible signs of struggle in the dressing room? Did your friend leave anything behind? Her purse? Anything that might have fallen out of her pockets?
No.
No evidence. Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
They're in Vietnam this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her a missing person and begin to investigate.
How can she turn up? She's been kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt around this demolition, this stinks of student prank.
A prank? But this building is going to be demolished in 72 hours. How can we afford to take that chance?
How do you mean?
The kidnapper must be holding her in the building, don't you think?
Unlikely. No competent kidnapper keeps her captive anywhere near the scene of the abduction. Is there anything else, Miss Drew?
Sergeant, I really don't think we can afford to wait 24 hours.
It's standard procedure, Miss Drew. Unless you can provide us with some evidence that your friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the evidence.
You do that.
Bye.
Well, I feel great if I'm getting kidnapped. Anyway, yeah, I mean, at least we filed the police report. That's the best we can do right at this second. Okay. Oh, there's this guy. I don't necessarily need to talk with him yet. There's this. Ticket sale out of service. Ooh, that's a puzzle of the future. That's a future puzzle I'm seeing. Heist. It's an interesting movie poster. Oh, that one looks like a 90s poster for a kid's cartoon. Alright, back into here. Let's go back then into the women's dressing room. And take a quick peek around.
This calls priority. Try me later.
Okay, well, I don't want to say you're a bitch yet, but...
This calls priority. Try me later.
But you're starting to look like suspect number 1 of 2. If you are here and the only way out of that room so far is that secret door in the wall. Let's see here. Plunger. Soap. The sink is clogged. Interesting. It's also not... Is that the right kind of plunger? Surprisingly, there are more than one type of plunger in the world. I did not know that. There's a sink plunger and then there's a toilet plunger. Alright, we see that. What's on this desk? Oh, her interactive mug. Cute. Very cute little Easter egg. Or possible something or other for a later puzzle. Antique diving helmet. Honestly, love those. And then nothing here and here. Can I do anything more for... No. This? I can just go back into here. I can spin around. No, there really isn't another way forward in this place. Looks like we have a closed door mystery that's not that closed of a door, but still counts. Oh, Jesus.
Any news?
Let's see. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
Okay, no. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go and talk to the manager if we can find them. Alright, let's go back over to the mezzanine, because up there is the balcony. It's decent seating. Very decent seating. No, and then that gets us into the theater again. And then turning back around, going forward. Yeah, nothing there either. I feel like there's going to be a lot of information about puzzles on all these posters that we're seeing. Ooh, we have Out of Order. Not surprising. A lot of things seem to be out of order in this place. Probably why it's getting shut down. Alright, what can we do with... Oh, no, that just takes us back and around. Out here. Here, that. Oh, can we go over to this? No. Ooh, I don't know if that's supposed to be a jaw, but that looks pretty cool. Ooh, what's this? Move the note to the upper left corner to the dancers on the right upper right. Ooh. Interesting. And we can't get that. Alright. Refill prize. Well, okay, we'll come back to this later. Because I don't know what the prize will be, or if it's actually necessary. Can I do anything from there? Yes, I can. It's a very thin walkway here. Ooh. Here's the other... Here we go, the projection room.
Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
I didn't realize there
Watch
was
out there,
somebody
Nancy.
in here.
That projector's crumbling like a prehistoric cookie.
There is somebody here.
You must be Nancy. The worry's written all over your face. Well, I'm Joe. I started to look for you, but then I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
You look like Steve Buscemi. Just an observation. Can't say that has anything. I found the secret passageway, but no signs of Maya.
I found the secret passageway all right, but no sign of Maya. I can't believe this is happening.
What about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
Already
Thanks,
did.
but I already tried that. Standard procedure says I'm on my own for the next 24 hours.
Standard procedure.
That, and also he was a 1920s gangster noir cop. Either way, his accent sounded very, I don't want to say Minnesotan. It wasn't Minnesotan. Why do I always think Nancy is in the Midwest? Anyway, I understand, but...
I understand the police can't go chasing after every kid who gets lost at the mall, but this is different.
But this theater's going to be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
They say it's unlikely the kidnapper would keep her in the building.
I have to find some evidence to convince the police that this is a real emergency.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
You're suggesting it could be one of them.
How can you be sure?
Well, I've only got this one pair of eyes, so I can't say 100%.
But this is a Nancy Drew game, and the cast does tend to be quite small, so... anything
Did you
suspicious?
notice anything suspicious?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
Sound testing? Yeah, I think I remember hearing your voice, practicing your mic, now that you mention it. Oh, no, I'm already thinking that that's a recording.
Simone Mueller is the only person I haven't been able to talk to yet.
Well, they sure grow 'em ornery out there in California, don't they?
Of course she's from California. That makes so much sense. Maybe it's something in the water. Is she really all that tough? Well, I've dealt with some pretty tough customers.
Well, I've dealt with some pretty tough customers, Joseph. I just hope someone has warned her about me.
She's a little intense. Probably a showbiz thing, but I don't guess anything in L.A. has prepared her for the likes of Nancy Drew.
Well said. Doesn't this theater life of yours count as showbiz thing? Nah.
Well said. Now, I need a map of the theater. Is there a floor plan or a set of blueprints I could look at?
Try calling county administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
Okay.
What was the 56 remodel all about?
J.J. Thompson, the original owner, died in 1950. His kids inherited it and decided that movie theaters were the wave of the future. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
Thanks.
Thanks, Joseph.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Okay, first off, what? Second off, my criminal thinking brain of detectiving has got 2 people now as suspects because, okay, this is the reason why I can't watch detective shows at all. It's because I already know all the tropes and how writing a mystery works. If there is a reason, okay, for good mysteries, let's be very clear, there are hack mysteries writing, and those are a different breed of can't watch. But if at some point something is brought up, like, oh, you did such and such, like, oh, case in point, I heard you on the monitor talking and being like, oh, so you had to be here in the projection booth. And then later on it's discovered, oh no, that was a recording. Therefore, you're now a suspect again. God damn me in my brain, have I already solved this fucking thing? Probably not. But it's worth a shot. Keep that in mind.